Hey, everybody.
Howdy. You're alive.
So are you. All right. So let's get down to it.
Let's get down.
Survivor. Let's talk about
Survivor Edge of Extinction. Okay, so money kind of sucks.
it. Oh, mommy is like, it's like a group of toddlers that are just running amok. And there's one that's kind of screaming at the top of the pile, going, "No, we're going to do it my way. We're going to do it my
Which one
way."
would that be? Wentworth?
Wentworth, yeah,
Wentworth?
pretty much. Wentworth is like, "No, listen to me. Manu, listen to me."
Well, I find it funny that in the earlier part of the episode, you get the feeling that it's going to be Wendy versus Wentworth.
Yeah.
That they're going
Oh.
after each other. And because, Wendy has a point. Kelly Wentworth is a two-time return. This is her third time returning to the show.
She's got to go.
And she's the first
Excuse
woman
me, there is a message
to
for
have
you.
won or found two Haven Immunity Idols. And I think one of the only ones who actually have done that to this date. And,
Yes.
it's also her playing style from the previous two times she's played, so...
She's very aggressive.
Oh, sure, yeah,
Very,
exactly.
very aggressive.
So, yes, of course, she's a threat. So, Wendy's kind of thinking of that. And, in a sense, that's a smart way to do it. You get rid of ones like that. And so Wentworth overhears this, so she wants to get rid of those who are targeting her, which makes sense. So you think that Wentworth's going to go after Wendy and Wendy's going to go after Wentworth. Enter David.
The man in his season who was scared.
Also a returning player.
The man in his season who was scared of damn near everything, who had like fear coming out of every pore, suddenly goes, "Hey, wait a minute. Maybe this might be a good idea."
Yeah, he's playing it a little differently. He's playing it more aggressively this year.
Well, because his thinking is,
Say a word.
she's going to get rid of whoever stands with it in her way. And because I'm a returning player, I'm going to get rid
It's
of
loud in here.
high school kids from the local next door. Their idea is, if I'm going to get rid of whoever is standing in my way. So his thought is, I'm going to get rid of her before she comes after me. Okay, I understand that, and I can kind of respect the mindset.
It makes sense, yes. But the thing is, he's also a returning player, so he's also has a big, huge target on his back.
But
less so because of his style of play.
He's a little more slick. He's a little more laid back.
Yeah,
He's
he's
getting
integrating better.
He's getting to know the newbies, and
Yeah.
where Wentworth's just kind of going,
Well, plus because of how he played the original time he played.
Yeah.
Wentworth's a two-time returning. This, like I said, this is
Her
her
third
third time
time.
returning player. So, where David, I believe, is only a second time.
Yeah.
So, it does make a difference, but. And it's also because of his style of play the last time he played.
yeah.
It was different than Wentworth, so
Yeah.
you can kind of see that, but
He's not like me. You're gonna do it my way, my.
no, he's talking to people. He's getting their impressions, getting their opinions, and he's not okay. This is how we're going to do it. And that's it, kind of thing. Well, I don't know if Wentworth's doing that either, but I know she's
playing a little harder. She's
that's
playing.
kind of her style, though. She
But-
does play hard.
It's early days, and
Yeah, as of yesterday's episode, it's only the second episode to air.
she's
They're
come-
only 6 days in at
you
this
know.
point.
So my thinking is, all right, there's no real reason to play it this hard, this soon.
That's usually
That's
they
her.
vote out first is when he plays this hard this
You
soon,
know.
right out of the gate. And I understand wanting to get rid of your big players first. Like, for example, David, like Wentworth, on
Man bun.
He's on the other team. He's on Kama. The Kumbaya tribe right now.
Kama.
That will change. That will change over time. we're gonna have to start picking each other off. But right now they're all kumbaya. That's the other tribe. But
With choreography.
but yeah, the dancing. But anyway, I forget who the other big guy is on Mount Manu.
War Dog.
War Dog. Oh, does anybody else can't stand War Dog?
Okay.
It's kind of annoying, but anyway.
If you look up ego, it will go
I think he's a cop, right? He's
Lawyer.
A cop. Oh, lawyer. There you go. He's a lawyer.
hence the ego.
But I understand going after your big players because that's who you want to get rid of. You want to have a better chance to win. But right now, when they're in two separate tribes, you need strength.
Oh God.
It's very important to have a social game. Yes, definitely.
We
Because
both
that's
agree
what's
on
going to
that.
get you to the end more than the strength will. But you also need to keep that tribe really strong. So why? I mean, I know if you haven't seen this, sorry for the spoilers, but by now it's a couple days later. So, but I would have gone after Keith because one, and which they did do, but initially that not who they went after. I mean, because what he can't swim.
Okay.
He's weak. Right, he could barely get over the freaking when they were getting the snake over. He couldn't even get over the freaking thing.
Well, here's what you and I talked about. The basic idea is
You have to keep it strong.
if you apply to do this show,
Yes.
we came up with a criteria that you need to meet.
Yes.
1, be able to swim.
Well, yes.
2,
Make fire.
be able to make fire.
3, be able to fish with limited resources. 4, learn how to make a rudimentary shelter. What did we say number 5 was? Something
And,
else.
well, because
Have good social skills. Actually prepare yourself. Like the one, I forget what her name was.
She
A
was-
few years ago. She was an older lady.
yeah,
And everybody thought she was going to be the first one out. She was like in her 50s or 60s. And she had muscles out. She was stronger than some of the guys were.
She
They were
went-
like half her age.
she taught herself how to make fire 2 different ways.
Yeah.
She went and learned how to swim.
How to swim.
She got herself into physical shape
Yeah.
with using
She had endurance.
remember the whole P90 system, that exercise system that was big.
Yeah.
Back
So
then.
it shows you how long ago that was.
This is what she did. She physically prepared herself to do this because this show is physically demanding.
Yeah.
And a good portion of these challenges are water based. You're either jumping in, diving down, or
Right.
swimming to.
Oh, I just thought of the other one that was said. Learn how to do a puzzle. Study the previous seasons. It's been like 35 now.
This
I
is
think-
the 38th
38.
season.
There you go, 38 seasons.
So there's been 37 previous seasons.
I mean, they always do similar puzzles. So, like study them. How do they do it? That kind of thing. I mean, they repeat challenges.
Yeah.
So,
Ad
watch
nauseam.
them. Learn endurance, learn balance, learn how to do puzzles. They always do puzzles. Always.
And to watch Manu, like a bunch of blind mice trying to figure out this puzzle, because it was an immunity and reward challenge that they did.
Yeah. Well, this is the one that they was tossing.
Oh, and the ring
Which
toss,
they also have done before.
and no hand-eye coordination, none of them.
Well, because they let Keith do it.
He's
Well,
a,
they had wasn't War Dog? Was it War Dog? No, the other guy. We're still learning their names. But
Chris.
Chris.
I think his name
at
is.
first, and he got I think the first 1 or 2 because they were matching Kama at that time.
Yeah.
And then they let Keith take it, and he couldn't hit it to save his life.
Here's a young kid. He's 19 years old.
And they left him into one. He's up against like Joe, or Man Bun. Joe, he's like a machine. Yeah, I mean, come on.
You might as well have just
It
said
was
to the
another
other,
3-time returning.
you might as well have just said to the other tribe, sit the heck down.
Just hand them the immunity. Don't even try to
Just-
hand it to them.
We'll see y'all after tribal.
Oh,
'Cause
well, let's say, okay, like last episode, right, the first episode, when the team, when Comet got Aubrey and Joe, did anybody else doubt that they were going to be the dominant tribe? Because it's not just that, but look at how the tribe's made up.
Yeah.
They have more of the more dominant, more physical players than Manu does.
It almost seems like Probst and the producers kind of set this up
They made Manu the underdogs.
to set it up that this is the tribe with Wentworth and David that are gonna fail, you know.
Yeah.
And like, look, who was the first to
They're
go?
not evenly matched, let's face it.
Reem was the first to go. Okay.
Who's sitting on Extinction Island, formerly Exile Island, but right now waiting for Keith to show up.
And okay, he's a sweet country bumpkin kid.
He's a cute kid, but oh my gosh.
When you're floundering around in the water like a drowning victim and your teammates have to come out and help you.
Okay, like, I realize it's a challenge to go on Survivor, but the thing is, the game can, like, if you really aren't prepared for it, can be detrimental to your health.
Oh, God!
You know, you
How
can't
many-
swim, you can drown. You know, you don't have physical strength, you can injure yourself. You know, I mean, like, if you really want to do a pretty challenge, do Big Brother, man, don't do Survivor.
Because if you watch,
know?
well, if you watch previous seasons, how many have left due to
A lot of medical.
a lot of medical?
A lot of medical evacs.
You know, and that's not pretty, man. Like, this is physically draining.
It's tough. It's a tough
you're,
show.
you're going with minimal food.
Yeah, all we're giving them is rice. They
Rice.
have to catch like their own fish. I mean, sometimes you give them chicken stuff. They have to earn that.
You know.
They'll like, you know, they have to learn to fish. They can get coconuts or stuff like that. And sometimes they've been able to catch like local like animals or something to eat. But I mean, it's difficult to do if you don't know what you're doing.
Look, we saw in the previous season that they actually bartered because they were starved.
Last season, that's not even the first season they've done that.
The tribe was
Because
starving.
they ran out of rice.
Literally, they had to barter darn near everything they had.
Yeah. Just for a bag of rice.
And she, who was doing the bargaining, had to give up, like,
She was actually smart because I think she was also aware. She only bargained for herself. Like other ones bargained stuff that the tribe had, like blankets or things like that for rice. I remember that too, because they were like down to maybe a day's worth of rice, and that was it. So they were really seriously bad off. But she only bargained, I think she would sit out an immunity challenge or something like that if they would get rice. It was something like that. She only bargained herself.
yeah.
So, I mean, that was smart. And she thought it would endear her, but it didn't.
Yeah.
For
She
a while,
went.
a while it did, but it didn't. And then she was angry because she was like, well, I did this, I gave up,
then
I
he
gave up
saved
this
me.
for you, and this is how you treat me, you know.
And you know what I find funny? Okay, in this season and in every other season that this has happened, as soon as they hit the ground and they,
Or the water.
The
That's
water.
stupid.
you know,
Off the boat.
and it's always, you know, who you least expected notices an advantage.
Yeah.
Or as soon as they hit the beach, they get the shelter and all that done. And what's funny is you see,
Somebody finds an advantage.
or you see 5 of them disappear into the bush.
Well, if you notice, it's most of the guys.
Yeah.
And I actually was thinking that, you know, with what was her name? Again, we're still learning their names. She's right when she was talking to Wentworth, I think it was. Well, Wentworth was out looking too.
Yeah.
You know, she knows for the immunity, yes. But all the other women are
Sit
sitting
back
at camp and like, you know, doing work at camp, and all the guys are out looking for immunity. I don't, you know, hence why not many women find the hits. They hardly ever look for them. Like, watch, like, go back if you are a fan. Go back and watch some of the other episodes, and you'll see that, like, seasons, it's most of the men who go looking for it. The women don't, except for like Wentworth. I think Parvati did too.
Well, the rest of them are sitting around the camp, you know, chitter chattering, kumbaya, and the whole darn thing. You're looking.
That's what I'd be doing. I'd be looking for my immunity idol.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. The moment y'all took your eyes off me, my butt's in the bush. I'm digging up around every tree, stump, wherever.
I don't care if you know I'm looking for immunity idols.
I'll
I'm
tell-
looking for immunity idols.
Hell, I'm at the point where I tell you, go, oh,
I'm
FYI,
heading for to look
look
for
for
an
an
immunity
immunity
idol. Now that would be a switch. You never see that.
that would be funny. That would be funny.
Yeah, really funny, actually.
You know,
But yeah, she was right. She was saying, oh yeah, the women never go
Yeah.
look for immunity idols. And then she harkened it back to the hunter-gatherer thing, where the men were the hunter. She also put them in the gatherer thing, but that, you know, women just stayed home and didn't do much. Like, well, not they didn't do much, but you know, like the men were out or bringing the bread home, basically. But, and it was, it's true. What she said, watch other seasons, same thing. It's the men who are out looking, women rarely do. Only a handful ever have.
see, now I'm worried. There's one of them that actually found the hidden Mickey Island.
Yeah, because she's the one who's a fan of Wentworth.
Yeah.
And she's the one who found and she was just so ecstatic because she found it before Wentworth did. So,
But here's my concern.
but she didn't tell her, even though she's close to her.
And she didn't take it with
Because
her.
a lot of them don't. They bury it.
Yeah, but, you know, this is a foreign beach,
Yeah.
you know.
Water could deep, depends on how far down you dug it.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
of them take, well, the thing is she has nowhere to hide it. Like guys, they'll have their pockets or under their shirts. Like she's in like a bikini, you know, so where she can hide it, you know. Hence why she buried it.
Here's my question.
But
It seems like every
you're
season.
gonna notice a bulge in a bikini. Let's face it.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, here's the thing I want to ask, and I want to ask your opinion to this, guys. Is it seems like, you know, it's like a requirement. Okay, when you pack your bag, you've been chosen. Please make sure you have a number of different bikinis to wear.
Or it's underwear or bras,
And bras.
or whatever that they're wearing. Half of the guys aren't it? They're in their boxers.
Yeah. You know, and
I'd be bringing shorts, or you know, instead of being wandering around my underwear, unless that's like a requirement or something.
Yeah, must
it makes
have.
you wonder.
must have underwear.
Well, no, I'm saying that you're not allowed to bring shorts or a bathing suit. You know what I mean? Like, because if you notice, some of them have, some have been wearing bathing suits
Yeah.
or shorts or something, but most of the time they're in their underwear. Like. Joe's, that's boxer. That's not swimwear.
No.
And like, you know, the girls were just in the bras. That's not a bikini top. You know, like if you know that it's gonna be hot, and all, why not wear like swimwear or shorts or something like that? That's what I'd be bringing.
For sure.
And then they don't bring something warm, and so they're freezing.
Yeah.
When it gets cold and it inevitably rains, they tend to like put them there during monsoon season. So,
Well, that's
you know,
that's a
it's
lovely.
raining, and
that's
so
a-
then they're like last season, the ones asking, "Can I have your coat?" to everybody who left, you know. But
I
like,
want
why wouldn't you bring something that would be warm, like something to be like a jacket or something,
Or a
and then,
hoodie
like,
or
bring
something.
shorts or swimwear instead of wearing your underwear.
Okay,
You know?
let me ask you this. What
I
was
don't know.
okay? What was up with Wendy wearing her buff like this?
I don't know. Wendy's kind of unique.
You know, I understand she suffers from Tourette's.
That's
That's
not
neither
even
here
it.
nor
That's not
there.
even it. I actually haven't seen a lot of the evidence. They haven't shown a lot of evidence of it.
You know, so you saw her ticks and that in the
Yeah,
first,
in the first episode with Reem and Reem asked her, "Are you going to start swearing at me?"
and
I can see why Reem's on next day's now.
so it was just odd to see her walking around and talking to people, wearing it like a mask. You know, maybe it was helping her if she had a facial tick or whatever. Maybe it helped. Who knows?
She has ticks, I know, and she does that. It's like a squeak that she does, like that. like
Yeah,
a
she sounds like a
kind of
squeaky
thing.
toy.
So kind of squeak a little bit, and
Yeah.
she did that a couple times in Remaster. What's that? She has Tourette's.
Yeah.
And so are you gonna swear at me? So no, it's just ticks she's got, and then she does that like a squeak kind of thing. But since then, I haven't really seen any evidence of it.
Well, it seems that we're only a couple episodes in, right?
Yeah. And of course they can edit stuff, so. Hello.
Hello.
Film yourself?
Something like that.
Yes, sir. General manager at our local.
Keepsake of conversations.
Oh yes, exactly. Okay. Immunity challenge comes, of course. Manu tanks it. Tanks it, tanks it, tanks it.
Although for a while, well no, that was the other one. They were kind of neck and neck, but for a while they were behind, and they actually by some miracle caught up,
And then came Keith.
and then Tank.
And then came a little boy named Keith.
Oh gosh.
You know. And okay, originally they talked about getting, like they said, getting Wentworth out.
Right.
And Keith was, I'm behind that plan.
Well, yeah, because it saves him.
You know.
He knew he'd be a target.
So, comes in, they do the whole tribal council thing, you know, and they talk about, okay, whose name's gotten thrown out, who's this, who's that, you know, and comes down to the vote. Wendy gets a vote, Wentworth gets a vote,
Yeah.
Keith gets the rest.
Yeah.
So, it kind of closed out with him walking down the path to the proverbial fork in the road
Right.
to edge of extinction or end the game. You know? And it closes out with a, oh God, oh God.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Oh God.
Oh
Oh
God.
God.
Come on, God.
Come on, God.
Come on, Jesus. Now, we're not mocking religious people, you know, but it's a bit much. And now I don't know if he actually did that and they edited it that way.
Because it almost sounded like on a loop.
On a loop, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was edited that way, which it could have been. And yes, he's religious, great, you know. If that's what helps him get through this, great, you know. But it's kind of like he's very indecisive.
Well, you know, it's like,
Because it looked like he was going to go for the one,
yeah. And then he
and then changed his
hesitated.
mind that he was going to go, and then he's like, then he starts the chant.
Yeah. The, oh God, oh Jesus, oh God, oh Jesus, oh God, oh Jesus, oh God, oh Jesus. And it was starting to get very melodious after a while, you know. Oh God, oh
It could have
Jesus.
been a rap almost.
So we'll have to see.
So we'll have to see which way he chooses. Do you think he's going to continue on the game, or do you think he's going to give up?
Or and do you think Reem's gonna like lose her stuff and just pull that sail?
Because she's been talking that if
No one comes.
no one comes, she might have to put the sail up.
Because the difference with that extinction is there's no timeline.
There really wasn't. Well, yeah, because Exile Island, it would be till the next immunity challenge.
Yeah.
Now they don't know how long they're going to be there.
So
for.
she could be there 3 days, 4 days, a week,
Till the rest of the
season.
the season, for all they know. We don't know. But I kind of liken it back when I think it was Heroes versus Villains, or the returning players against the newbies. And they had them on a similar island, and they had to battle back like the ones that were coming in, and then whoever after so many, they earned their way back in. So it could be something like that, but we don't know. They say it's something they've never done before, so we'll see. Maybe they have to eat each other, and the last one standing is the one who gets back in the game. That's something they've never done before.
Now, that's how you get ratings.
That'll
That's how.
bring the ratings, you know. I'll bring a lawsuit too, but it'll bring ratings.
Okay, so basically to recap, Reem is on extinction.
Yes.
Keith hasn't decided. Manu can't win an immunity
Challenge to save
for
their life.
Kama is rocking and rolling.
So far, but there looks to be there might be cracks starting there with the vets because Aubrey they're
She's
saying to
fishing.
her, oh yeah, no, we doctor you and blah blah blah. Yet when the newbies were talking, it sounds like
She's
Joe and
gotta
Aubrey
go.
are pretty much top of their list, which makes sense.
Yeah.
So now Aubrey's kind of aware of that. So
So it'll be interesting to see
next episode.
next episode. I can't wait.
No, I like the show. And Big Brother starts next week too.
So tune in to both of our
Tune into
channels.
both those because that's 3 times a week. Big Brother Canada, that is.
So for all our American friends, this will be like a spoiler.
Well, I don't know if you guys get. Let us know. In the comments whether you guys can get the Big Brother Canada or not.
So is there anything else we want to talk about? Survivor
Extinction. No, I think that covers it.
Okay. So
Let us know what you think in the comments. Who's your favorite players? Who do you want to see succeed? Who do you want to see gone?
or who do you just want to see shut the heck up?
You might just actually agree with you.
All right, Four Towers Films, glad to be here to do this with you.
Same with you.
So guys,
Don't forget, we upload 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and
and
Friday.
Friday, and random videos on.
Random videos, usually on
On
Saturday or
Saturday.
Sunday, and on my channel, guys. And that's the same with you. If you guys want to pop over to my channel, I do get on the Russell's recaps 5 days a week.
Very
and because
good.
we're in Canada, it's a day ahead, so it's spoilers for you in the States.
Yeah.
Unless you want to watch them the day they air, and that's fine.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend, and we will see you on Monday. Or you'll see me later.
And don't forget, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Up here.
Or down here if you're on mobile. Bye,
Take
guys.
care, guys. Bye.